Horlicks on the bench. Tools, information. Parts click tight. Welcome to creation. Snip that through, hear the precision. Every build begins with a vision. Plastic dreams, modded scenes, turning rockets into build machines. Sand it smooth, line it clean. Every tiny detail sharp and pristine. Snip, snap, listen to the rhythm of craft. Mistakes get fixed with a laugh and a graph. Prop it up, now watch it gleam. Watch these tiny legends grow. Horlicks on the bench. Tools, information. Press play now. Join the creation. Horlicks on the bench. Tools, information. Please subscribe. No fee for the vibe. Just built inside. Click. Welcome to the family.
Hey, good evening all. Yes, it's just me and Mark at the moment. Unfortunately, Geordie's having some technical problems. I mean, it wouldn't be a stream without someone having some technical difficulties. So he will join us if he can. He's working to try and rectify his problem. But yeah, thanks for joining, everyone. Hi, Mark. How are you?
Hi. Not well. I'm having a better day than you and Geordie. By the sounds of it.
Oh yeah, I was just explaining to Mark before the stream. So I finished work, and obviously I had to go and get fuel because I've got a long drive on Wednesday, and most of Eastbourne's out of fuel. Just all the diesel pumps were the yellow things on, and I'm like, just in the end, I got fuel after a lot of pissing about, and then I went to charge something in the car, and my cigarette lighter was dead. And it's never happened before, like on this car anyway. So I had to hunt out the fuse boxes and try and work out where the fuse was. So I did that, and yeah, literally just sat down just before we were about to stream. So yeah, it's been an eventful day, but
Well, let's hope everything goes well tonight.
yeah, it should do. Looking forward to getting some more done. I mean, it's gone together really nicely so far, so I don't think anything. Well, I won't say anything. But yeah.
Okay, so I'll do the chat. We've got Ian Campbell in first, who says, greetings, Alex, Mark, and Geordie and all. Hiya, Ian.
Hi, Ian. Good evening. Good evening.
And then we've got Athelin, who says, so here we are again, building a car, and as far as my operation went, never felt a thing, and I woke up 1 hour later with a runny nose as the heating is running full blast, making me tired out. So good evening, Athel.
Good evening, Athel. There's one just above that as well.
Is there? I'm not seeing that.
Ah, there we go. This one.
Evening, folks. Had my operation, piece of cake. I woke up in recovery 1 hour later, interrupting a dream about space wolves head takers. Right.
Yeah.
Then, where's it gone?
Sorry, gone there.
That's all right. Then Ian says, that's great to hear, Athel. Athel says, evening, Ian, Alex, Geordie, Dave, and chat Dolly Mark, plus whoever else drops in by.
Yeah, good evening, Athel. I'm glad it went well.
Dave McBills went, evening, Horlicks, Mark, and Geordie. Have a great stream tonight.
Good evening, all.
Then Dave McBill says, good evening, Ian C. and Athel. Ian says, hi, Dave Mac. He says, evening, Alex, Mark, and Geordie. Evening, D. D says, evening, Athel. Athel says, Eve. You might want to turn your TV off, Geordie. Ian says, hello again, D. Dave McBill says, evening, D. D says, evening, Ian. D says, Dave Mark, evening, sir. David Bassett's in saying, good evening, Horlicks, and all in chat. Good evening, David.
Good evening, David. Good evening, D.
D says, evening again, Ian. Dave Mac Build says, evening, David. Athol says, hi, Dave Mac. David Bassett says, evening to Ian Campbell, D. Harris, and Dave Mac Build. Hope you are all well. Ian says, hi, David B. D. Harris says, evening, David Bassett. David Bassett says, do you think Horlixs intro music is very Eurovision Song Contest material, or is it just me? David Bassett says, evening, Mark. And David Bassett says, evening, Geordie Dave, too. And that is all the chat.
Hi, David.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm late. Bit of an internet problem. I had to swap the cable in the router to the next bloody port that had come on.
Do you know what? Weird things happen like that. I've done that before. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
never happened to me.
I was getting a no internet connection. I go, well, and I turned the router off, went back on. So I says, right. So I changed port, put the cup thingy back on, and loud us in.
Well,
So I wonder if I've got a dodgy router.
Could be.
don't know. I mean, I've had that before here with these plugs, and I had it in like in plug 1, and then it wouldn't work properly. And if I put it into port 2, it was better. So I think I don't know, but it's fine. You're back. So
Yeah. Lucky I'm back today. I've had a fall today.
have you?
Yeah, coming back from a shops, I tripped and flipping injured my bloody arm.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no.
It's not too bad, but you know, when somebody my age guy's doing, bang.
Yeah. Were there people to help you up in that?
Yeah, Julian and Rob were with us.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, at least you're all right. But
Maybe you two are having a delayed Friday the 13th or something.
honestly, I was saying to Mark before, like, I've been literally going around Eastbourne trying to find fuel tonight. So obviously I've got a long trip on Wednesday, and I couldn't get fuel anywhere. Everyone's panic buying, and then the fuel station I did go to, they wanted £1.60 odd a litre, and I'm like, well, that can stay in the pump. Well, they didn't have any in the pump, but it's a nightmare. But I've got it now. Like, I've managed to get some from Sainsbury's, so
Yeah, with this war, it's getting murder. It's going to get worse if it doesn't get stopped.
yeah. But anyway, right. So I was just saying to Mark before, I'm going to do 26, and then I thought I might stop at 31. But obviously, depending on the time, you know, if this is all relatively quick and we get it done really super early, then I will do the final stage, which will be the rest of 31, the second part of 31. But there is quite a lot involved because there's like hinges, more gas lift things, and all sorts. So I mean, it probably isn't as bad as it looks, but
Let's just get into it and
see where we go. So yeah, we're going to start with 26.
Ian says it's not too late to say hi, Dave, and Dave.
No. Oh, what's going on? Right, let's get some camera sorted. I don't know why it moves so much. There we go. So yeah, we got we're going to be starting on 26. So we've just got this bit to do. Put in the bit we did last week on, which is going to be good. And still yet to work out what order this is going to go on, but we'll work that out. And then we should have something at 3/4 of a car anyway. And then the last bit is just to some lights, headlights, and then install it into the bonnet. And then that's pretty much where we're gonna. Well, I'm thinking I might leave it, but we'll see how we get on. All right. So yeah, 26. I've got the case brew out already because that's the first thing we're gonna need.
Yeah, you're going to need K13 and K14.
Right. So K13.
Okay.
Is there?
Dear Bassy, see, lucky I filled up yesterday, petrol at 134 litre on the way to Wickham. But they only had one pump open for diesel, so it looks like they are panic buying here for that
Yeah.
right now.
It's just silly. Like, I mean, I wasn't in a panic, but I've got a trip to do, and I was like, I need fuel, and that's why I had to go. I had to it's the last thing I want to do after work, drive around the town looking for a fuel station, because then I look like I'm trying to panic buy. I'm not. I just want the fuel to go where I want to go.
And Dave goes, great to be one of the Daves.
The problem is I've got a diesel car, and there was no problem with petrol anywhere. It was just diesel. But I guess it's all the vans, workers, all the lorries.
Yeah, Ian goes, I'm going to send my extra full fuel cost on an invoice to Donald Muppet Trump.
Yeah, stick mine on there as well. Okay, so I've got those two parts, and it looks like these are going to be fixed together.
Yes. But it doesn't say anything about using any glue with them. So
See how they go together.
Yeah, I mean they fit together okay. They're a tight fit.
okay.
Can't pull it. Oh yeah, I can. I could glue them, but I don't. It's not coming off, so we'll wait and see.
Okay. So the next part you need is K11, 12, and 10.
Right, so 12.
Dave Mack goes, David, they're panic buying now, but what will they do once the pumps have run dry? Then they'll be walking, no need for panic buying.
Yeah. It's just mad. But the thing is, I remember when we had all this before, actually, Sainsbury's did come through. Sainsbury's generally seem all right, and I don't know why I didn't go there first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And David said he has a trip to Norwich on Friday, so we'll fill up early on the way back. So they were queuing up for the road for fuel. And Dave Mack goes, it was like that with the toilet rolls during COVID.
Yeah. And pasta.
Hi. I'm with Mark's Hobbies in. Hi, one and all. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
And David goes, and with the fuel, when there was that fuel delivery driver strike, then Mark saying hi to everybody. Nobody saying hi to Mark.
So it looks like you're screwing this together with H screws, Horlicks.
So it looks like this is the intercooler. So that's going to go on there. That's a push fit. And then we're going to put this bit on the back.
Uncle Paddy's away for 2 weeks. I thought you were only away for a week.
Okay, and then H screws.
Yeah.
See how this goes then. Cool. Okay.
Right, so just thinking how to do this. I'm thinking what we've just built. I think we've got to put some fur to it. Oh no, maybe not. No, ignore me. Right, so you need the rear body of the car. And it looks like we're adding some panels and some photo etch and yeah.
So the thing I wasn't sure about is whether that would have to be done at the ends, because I don't know actually if it is. But I'm just thinking of the screws to screw all the panel on.
You gotta go from underneath on some of them.
You see, if you look at BO6, that you're going to have to do beforehand.
BO4 looks like a screw goes underneath.
Come back.
Oh, that fits in BO6 and BO4 in it. Looks like there's one screw.
I think it's just a case of getting them the Horlicks and having a look which is the best way to do it.
Yeah. So if I bring over everything, so this is the back of the car. And then this is the part we did last time, and I did finish the decals on the MCC UK. So it does seem to fit nicely. This is just going to go on here like this, but it's just working out the best way of
Well, we have looked at it. BO4, BO6. It looks like there's one screw going underneath. But then the rest doesn't look, it looks like it's just clip on. Oh, BO3 and BO5 looks like there's one screw goes from underneath.
and I can get to underneath that on both of them. So
I'd secure it on then, Alex.
yeah, the only bit I'm not sure about is in here. Oh, that gets glued on, doesn't it? That goes on there, and then does that get screwed? No, I think it just pushes in. So yeah, let's just try and. I think we'll try and screw this together to make it one car, and then we'll work out the rest of it. I think. So yeah, we just got to work out.
So can you get C or 6R on before you put it on?
I think.
The glue's on, it sits right on the corner.
Yeah, so I believe that is a screw cover to hide some screws after they're on.
All right.
So I just need to work out.
David Bassett goes, busy week for me as well. I'm off to Cardiff tomorrow afternoon, but getting Mott's coach from Stocklake in Aylesbury. New ground for me, Cardiff City Stadium. Have the trip to Norwich on Friday. Ian says you'll be right back. David Bassett. Then it's Bicester Space Show on Saturday. Then alternative driving to Northampton, where I'll be sitting until morning of the 28th, then straight to Wickham to steward a match at Port Vale. You didn't knock Sunderland out flipping great Port Vale.
Right, so at the moment, I'm just seeing if I can get the end screws in.
Mm-hmm.
And Ian goes, looking forward to meeting you at Bicester, David. I hope I'm saying that right.
I think it's like Bista or something like that.
Oh,
Well, that's nice. Well, that did fit. That's fit rather nicely. So we're sort of attached now. Sorry, I'm off the camera. I had to turn this round. So what I've done is the two N screws either side. So in fact, if I get my highlighter, I can highlight the screws I've done. So I've done that and I've done that.
What about now the B screws right at the bottom?
B screws at the bottom. Yeah, let's do them.
Ian says, Bicester.
Bicester,
Oh, I was Bicester.
Side and C, innit? Bista.
And David, yes, I'm looking forward to meeting Wayne, Louis, Phil, and yourself, Ian. And Ian says you'll meet Ed Hughes too, Dave. And Ian says I better fill my car while I can too. I don't drive, so I'm glad I don't have that problem. Just hope the bus fares didn't down up it anymore.
Okay, so
Also, we go to Dano's. If the bus fares start shooting, I'll be going to Dano's and get my electric bike out of the garage. Get to work.
okay, so that's those two. So let me just mark that off. There's the highlight. Just so I know we've got them all. So which was the B screws, isn't it, in there?
Now it looks like that one right at the bottom E screw comes from underneath actually. So I'm just wondering whether to do that last.
I don't even know where it's screwing into.
It's a very poor diagram.
Looking at this one here, that E goes up
That's what I'm wondering.
just into thin air.
Who do.
And then there is if you look on the other side, there is an E screw there on the other side, Horlicks, and it more or less shows where it should go into.
Oh yeah, look, here we go.
Yeah.
I see it now. There's there and then there's there.
Yeah.
So that's on the back end.
Yes.
So do you think we should just get that done? Because
just get it. Well, you're the builder, but I'm just trying to make sense of these instructions.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got there, it's a bit dark. Got one there. And one there. And actually they line up. I must be doing something right. Okay. E screws times 2 got a feeling these might give me a little bit of a hard time, but let's see. I'm gonna get some oil out.
David goes, yes, it's like Toacaster, pronounced toaster, LOL. And then he says, Milton Keynes, and yet hosted Keynes in Sussex is pronounced hosted Keynes, LOL. I see it different. People have different ways of pronouncing places, don't they?
Right, it's like we go in Yorkshire, we say we're going into town. You say you're going into Toon.
Yeah. Well, I have a country of a lot of different dialects. Yeah, you're right there, Dave. What language can't confuse?
Okay, this one is giving me a bit of bother.
Here goes, Jew's mum was a proper Geordie. Eee. Why are you, man, Ian? Proper Geordie there.
Okay, that has now gone in. So so that E's done there, which is that, and that's done, which is that E screw.
Now, all I think that's left now in screw-wise is 2 eye screws. But they are screwing into some of the panels, so I think the next job would be to do the panels and then finish off with them eye screws.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. I'm just going to grab my masking tape because I've got a feeling we might need them. We might need that. If we've got to fit a panel and flip it upside down. So B05, we'll start with that.
Right.
Oh, let me just check the bonnet, the boot opens. So sort of.
If it's dropping too much, Horlicks, a little tip for you. On them pistons, put some heat shrink around them.
Yeah, it's just... No, it's marking this corner here. And this corner. It's definitely in the right place though. It's just gonna.
As long as you're not letting it up and doing it all the time, it should be all right.
Yeah, I think we'll just leave it as it is. Right.
Right, first thing, tape your boot lid down.
B05.
So here is Julie from this neck of the woods.
B05. Okay, so this is going in. No, not like that.
Yes, I think you're correct there.
And then that goes in with an eye screw, you say?
Yeah.
Right, let's do the other side actually before we go mad. B04. Because then I can do it all at the same time, can't I?
Yes.
6. Where is B04 then? In fact, I'm wondering if I need to do. No, I need to do these first.
Yeah, because the screw holds the two on, doesn't it?
Because I've just noticed how this all works. If I can get that back out. I need to put B03 in first. Because they've got like hinges that go in. I mean, do you know what? This isn't. It's a shame they're using plastic and metal parts because you can tell.
You can tell by the colours.
But that goes in there, which is like a hinge. Then this goes on top because then that locks that hinge into place. And I'm guessing that's supposed to open. Somehow, but I don't really know why. Yeah, I mean, you can tell, can't you? That...
Yeah.
And then we want B04. No, sorry, B06. Which then fits in the same way as it did over there. It does fit. It's a bit weird. You have to sort of lock that under there line that pin up and then try and line the screw peg like that. I mean, it's not the best, is it? Probably going to end up gluing that.
Screw might pull it in.
Okay, so if we turn this over now, and then you've got a screw hole here, which is I. Oh, do you know what though? I'm now wondering if we need to put KO4 in first. And KO5.
What do them pieces look like?
These black bits here.
Right, so they'll be for the intakes.
But obviously I'm wondering for
What, you put them all in and the screw holds them together?
where no, I think they get glued in, but I think because of the access we might have to undo all this work.
Let's get them off the sprue. Let's get the photo etch on them, give them a chance to dry, and then have a look how they're presented to the vehicle.
Yeah, because it goes in here.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we put that on, it's then going to cover it up. So it's just hard, isn't it, to know what the instructions.
Yeah, so let's get off KO5. And then you're going to need photo etch O2.
Oh, let's go 5. 5 to etch.
Now it's saying this photo etch is going to have to be bent.
2. No. Oh. Okay, that's that. And it's just trying to work out oh, I see. Okay, no, that's fine. That's not actually too horrendous. So all I need to do, that's going to fit in the groove. But that end gets bent. So that it fits on that little peg like that. Just like that. Sorry, you can't see.
And that needs to be glued on.
Mm.
You ain't got a clog already, have you?
Mm. That's no good, is it?
Whack a pin down it. You haven't used it much.
No.
Loctite.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never had that happen to me. You did lock it down properly, didn't you, when you put the cap
Yeah.
back? I've never had that happen to me.
Hey, I don't know if I've got one.
Oh, goodness.
Hang on. Oh, yes, look, here we go.
I had trouble with that glue is you can't twist the top off if it's slipping.
Well,
Oh, I saw that. I'm kind of waiting for that to happen because you'd put it under some pressure.
mm.
Oh, it's not working today, is it?
It's all right.
Ian goes, he's from Hetton the Hole. We call that Durham area.
And that's where most of the coal mines were, Durham.
Yep, a lot of coal mines in Durham. In between Newcastle and Knockemland.
I agree with you, Ian. Car crash Monday.
Well, why isn't it coming out now?
Are you squeezing them side things to put me up?
Yeah, I'm too scared to squeeze them now.
I've never had that bother with it before.
Well, I'm doing it again, but I need to do it over.
And here goes car crash Monday. Yeah, half folding doing. He's having trouble with his glue.
Couldn't get fuel.
Uh-huh.
Fuse in the car.
And we'll have GB models in. Hello there, and everyone in chat. How are you all doing?
Hello, welcome. Just having a bit of a mare with the glue. There we go. Look, we're working now. We're cooking.
Hi, GB models.
Hi, GB models.
Oh no! Now I've just dropped them in the.
Oh, no.
Definitely need tomorrow night off. Yeah. I have a fool that I have trouble with a bloody computer. He could get peril. What's up with you and walk the day out?
My day's been pretty normal.
Oh, good. All round to Marks then for a normal day.
Aye.
Right, that's that one on. So should I suppose we better make the other side while the glue's still working.
Yes.
So that is KO.
Looks like when you're out and about, you have to buy some more glue.
Oh, I've got some coming.
No, what you need to do, Horlicks, is when you come up north, you need to go to Boys and get your favourite glue.
Yeah, no, it's sorted. I spoke to Dave. When was it? The other day when I was at work, and he said he was passing, and did he want me to grab him some? And I said, not if you're going out your way, no. And he said, no, I've got to literally go past the door, so I will get you some. So, yeah. Okay, so that's that. So we want one PEO1, is it?
Yeah.
Wednesday, yeah, today. Oh, do you know what? I thought something was going to be odd because, I mean, I normally dread Mondays because work is a nightmare. Actually, but today it wasn't too bad. So something would have had to have gone awry, didn't it?
I usually love Mondays because I finish and I'm off for Friday.
So I'll bring it down and you see what I'm doing
Ian goes, Joe and I are taking my dad to Durham, Jody, to Beamish. Oh, you'll enjoy that place. Joe and I've been a few times, but my dad hasn't. He'll love it. Yeah, he really will. He'll enjoy it. I love Beamish. Are you going during a week or a weekend? You
I
ever been?
remember.
You ever been to Beamish, Mark?
Yes, back in the 80s when it opened.
Well, it's got a new 50s village there now. You ever been up to Beamish, Alex?
No, I haven't actually.
It'll be during a week. In April.
Okay, so now we need to work out where
In what order these things are going in.
I see. Oh, I don't see at all. Is that the wrong side?
Dear Bassett goes, Beamish is fantastic. Went there many years ago before the bus station was completed. And they do have a 50s. We visited that on our last visit. Yeah, when I last went there, they had the 50s village opened. Took some videos of it. So
I'll ask David Bassett, did he ever go to Trans Experience? I asked Dave this and he'd been.
the only place I've been where there's been trams, Beamish or trams, and signed off for the trolley buses.
Please do not tell me I need to take this back off. So that this fits in here.
Right.
You can go to slacker in general period gravity. Next time you go, look out for Joe and I. We're here in 2026. Yeah. So you're going to put some.
I think that's it. It's lacking in general period graffiti.
Oh, graffiti. Me, man. So they're going to look out for Joe and I. We're here 2026. So he's going to graffiti the place, is he? I think I've still got my free pass to get in. More like I butchered it. Take Julie's dad down the drift mine. If it's open, it's great. If as long as he can bend down low, because it is low in there, but it's a good tour.
Horlicks, is that the first one we did?
second one.
Right.
Because you can tell which is what, because you've got a big pin and a small pin.
Right.
So if I put that in there, see the pins are the wrong. So I know I've got the right part. I can roughly see how it's supposed to sit in there, but it's not going to sit in there. And you can't even really bend it. Well, you can sort of bend it up like that, but it doesn't want to go in because you've got to get this. The photo etch we've just done needs to slot in between these two bits of plastic that's not.
So if you lift the door, will it slide in?
No, I don't think so.
No, the back tail or boot lid or the tailgate. I'll call it the tailgate.
No, I think this needs to go in before the back, all that got screwed on. But that's the problem with this.
Don't know if this helps, but I'll put it up anyway.
Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, this definitely needs to go in here, but
I just thought I'd put it up just so you can kind of get a view of what it's supposed to look like. And I'll stop sharing that now.
cool. Yeah, so we're gonna have to rewind the joys. So let's abandon that. We want to get it right first time, don't we? So, well, we want to get it right before we move on. So it is what it is. So let me remove them. Remove these panels again, if I can.
Yeah, Trans Experience was a bus, sort of a vehicle museum in Bradford,
Huh?
Pins come out.
which totally failed.
Did it?
Yes.
Dave Bass says he remember seeing trolley buses as a small boy in Redden and Bournemouth, but sadly never got to ride those systems in the mid '60s. Newcastle had one of the biggest trolley bus systems outside of London, but they finished in around about. They started closing down around '62, just before I was born.
Has the pin come off, Alex?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I don't think it'll make much difference, but I thought I'd try and get it back on if I can. Right, I've glued it back on. So let that dry now. We'll get there. So we just need to be careful about the screws again. So we want to take out these two at the bottom. Which were
B screws.
B, yeah. Next one's up.
That sounded like a printer then a minute ago.
End screws. Obviously, any need for that when there's a fuel crisis going on? Oh god.
Yeah, but bikes don't run on diesel.
No, that's fine. I know, but well, that popped out. It's almost like that. There wasn't a very nice fit there. B screw. And then I've got to turn it back upside down. So yeah, out of it all, I think this is the worst part of it. Like, just instructions just need to be a little bit clearer. We are loose again.
So probably pays to get all them top parts on before you put the bodywork together.
Excuse me.
So we've just reset the stream. Welcome back to right. See, now these can go on. Oh, they're supposed to.
Great model. Please give us clearer instructions.
And less paint clog. Do you know what? I'm going to snip that. Where's the cutters? I'm just going to take. I'm just going freestyle now because there's absolutely no way that's going to fit in there as it should with that pin like that. Now it does. And then I'm going to glue. Glue that on. And then just hope they stay attached when you come to put the other bit on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, let me just test, see if that one fits. No, it doesn't. That's coming off as well.
Yeah, they're talking about trams, and Dave says a bit of deja vu there, Horlixs.
Yeah. We'll get there. It's just, you know, you just don't know what you're coming up against, you know, when you. It's just like a bombard of do this, you know, do this, and it's like, well, it's up to you to work out what order you got to do this in. But in my opinion, if this is important to do before you do the rest, then you put this on a separate step. Like, put these on first, then if it doesn't matter what order the stuff goes together, then do one of them exploded diagrams. I mean, we're not struggling to, well, really understand how it goes together, but
The order.
the order is more the issue. Because as you say, I've just had to take it all apart again just to get them bits on.
Right. So do you want to put them covers on now and then put it onto the car?
I would.
I can put one of them on. I can put these ones on, yeah, but I can't put this one on yet because the top of that fits to the body.
Right.
But I can put them on. Now, I need to try and get this back on. I mean, they are pretty solid already.
Don't breathe.
Really carefully. No.
The bottom one's moving. Yeah.
I just don't get this. It's not going.
Here it goes. The instructions more like guidelines only. More guesswork than actual instructions. It's a real puzzle. And Mark's hobby goes, pipes. I'm sick of saying pipes. I'm doing the RB19.
Those two plastic parts have just made this whole operation 10 times worse. No. Taking that back off. That's come off again. Okay, let's try plan B. Let that dry again. Why don't we fit this but don't screw it? Then I've got wiggle room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I need to put these on because it's going to look stupid otherwise. I just don't understand.
Hang on. Somebody's actually written a thing about this on a website. Okay, so he says, when installing the rear section to the frame, don't try to install the entire piece after completing page 28. I tried for 15 minutes to install without success. The roadblock was the intakes just behind the quarter windows. Solution is to remove both intakes from one from either side, install the rear section, then reinstall the intakes.
Okay. Yeah, that's sort of where I'm snagging up here as well. Thing is, how do you... Hang on, I can try plan C here. Thing is, I don't know how you... I don't... That one's come off now. Well, at least I'm not the only one struggling with this. And this keeps coming off. The problem is, here I've got room. How are you supposed to install these again once the back's on? I mean, I know you can open the lids, but
I'll show you what a picture I'm looking at. Make that bigger.
yeah.
That's what they should look like.
Yeah, that's the problem, because you... If I don't want to get you on this camera...
No, I'll come back. Come back to you.
These intakes here, look, you see they're so close together. These need to be apart so that that can fit in between like that. So it fits. And then unless I do it like that. Let's have a go at doing it like that.
We're breathing. And yeah.
No.
Come on, come on, come on.
No. Ah. No. I'm wondering. Right, plan D.
I think we're in GRF at the moment.
I can get this up. Okay, so that sort of worked. Where do I go from here? What I'm going to do is put this B screw back in. Just so I can mimic it being together and see if I'm going to trust this process, and I'm going to put some glue on it. Everything crossed. Oh, don't drop the parts, please. I think that's the best that's going on. Sorry, I was completely off camera. It's in, but it's not.
Yeah, but you'll have a panel covering that anyway.
Yeah. So I now need to do the same on the other side. What I just did. Very difficult. I've lost it. What was it? So I'm going to put the B screw in the bottom. Yeah, this is definitely the most difficult part of this build for up to date. Should I trust the process and just go straight in? Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Right. N screws. Okay, yeah, that's pulled that in a bit better actually. Now that's in. Where are we at? Underneath. Let's sort the cameras out so you can see what's going on. Put these screws back in. One. Two. Right. Where were we?
Well, now it's a case of putting them panels on and then screwing them panels in.
one. This is the one that the pin broke. So I'm just going to be extra careful with this one. And chance of the pin might come out again, but no, it held. Brilliant.
Right,
Okay.
they need now screwing in from underneath.
Oh, sugar. Sorry. Okay, and what screws do we need for that then, sir?
Eye screws.
Ian says, just been looking at the HK 123 Pagani Utopia Coupe. Such a beautiful car.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that. See what it's. Okay. Are these supposed to open? I really don't see any point in them or why they're flapping in the wind, because you can't open it because of the way that it is. Well, that can just stay taped down for the moment. It's only going to sit on a shelf anyway. Don't need to be opening flaps, do we? Right, okay, there we go. Right.
So next is you've got some clear pieces. C06 and C05, and I believe they're going to cover the bottom screw holes. Oh no, maybe the medium, the ones halfway up, sorry.
Oh yeah.
The end screws.
Let's see what's so we want CO5L for this side.
Yeah.
So it's going to go in here.
Yes.
Which way round is the question?
It really doesn't show it clearly.
I think the pointy bit at the front. No, that can't be right. Must be that way.
Well, it's a bigger peg and a smaller peg, isn't it?
No. Well, yeah, lengthwise, but it doesn't.
I'd say that, yeah.
It doesn't fit that way. It doesn't want to go. And that's definitely 5L. But to me, I think this has been put the wrong way again. I think we want 6R for this side. Let me just grab it off and just see. Could be a typo in there. No. So it must just go the way I already had it then, just that way, because it's the only way it really wants to fit in. So we'll just go with that. And that's getting glued in, is it?
Yes.
Oh. Actually, I'm wondering if I should have done that. Just in case any of this has got to come back apart. No, we should be alright. Because that's it for this step, isn't it?
I believe so.
You put
And
the
I've just looked on the website at the Lamborghini, and you've definitely got them pieces the right way around.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, put it in. It don't want to come back out now. So. You have to put quite a thick dollop of glue on there. Otherwise it doesn't want to stick. So it sticks to your thumb instead. There we go. Okay.
Okay, so that's stage 28 complete.
It's only taken an hour and a half.
So next is turning it upside down. And putting in them things that we started on with.
Okay.
Okay, 26 and 27.
So.
back wheel arches.
No, what we intercooler.
Will it?
Yeah.
Well, let's start with this side as I'm closer.
Luckily, these get screwed in.
Well, how does that fit in there then? Oh, there you go.
Just the one.
Night, Dave Mac.
Good night, Dave. And Ian says here's a link for the 1.8 poker saw Telford last year.
Okay, well, this makes it There we go.
Right, that's getting screwed in with an E screw.
Mm. This is harder than it looks, actually, because there's a pin under there, and also there's a pin to line up. There's actually 2 pins to line up. The problem is the pins go in these holes here, but we've got an anti-roll bar in the way. Oh, maybe I can just pull it through. Yeah, like that. And what screw is that, sorry?
E for echo.
Well, that was a lot harder than I thought it would have been.
Then just the one on the other side.
Two pins.
Ian goes, Jew's booking a holiday for herself, so though I might get a new model for myself.
Yeah.
See you on Facebook the other day, you building a one.
Yeah.
We told him we wanted proof he'd started a part work and building it.
Okay, they're in.
Right, so that now completes what we need to work on the car tonight.
Oh, good. So I'll get this off.
Yeah, it's 8:45. So the next thing we'll be doing is the headlights, I believe.
Okay. Well, I think it's probably... Let's have a look. I think we should try and build the 2 headlights.
Mm-hmm.
Because then... And then leave it there. Because
Right.
then they've got a chance to dry before we have to start fitting them into the frame.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what the plan. I think that's a good plan. Okay. I think this screw's done with actually. Which
Looks
will be
like it.
handy. Cool. B.
Okay. So D, I think that is, and you need 07.
D.
07.
Oh yeah. D07. D07.
You need W505R.
Ian goes, yeah, Jody, I'm building the. Is that the Schumacher F1?
It's Chewy F1.
RB19 and the Orca.
Okay, next, you need W508. Okay, W507.
Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them.
Yeah, you need 7 of them.
How on earth?
I'm going to say Mark Hobbies, don't worry about pipes, he did the Rossi.
Aye, Mark goes, good luck on the RB19 issue 40 and 44, 40 to 44 Ian. Mark goes, pipes. And Dave Bassett goes, night to Dave back. Ian goes, that's me all. Great stream. See you all soon.
All right,
Okay.
night, Ian.
Not Ian. Yeah, it'd be good to get these done because then it can all dry. Oh.
Tidy parts of it.
Yeah, so what I'm having to do is cut off the middle bit of the sprue
And
from
trim
each
it.
of the lenses and then just bend them off by going back and forward like that. There we go. There's one left there. So I've got 7 of those.
Yeah, you need W508.
Yeah, got one of them already.
Okay, and then I think you finally need J204 right.
And David Bassett goes, well, you're really going with it at full throttle, Ian. I'd like to you too. And Ian goes, thanks, DB.
Okay.
And I think also we didn't get out D09.
Right.
Right, okay, so I think the first thing would be to glue on those little dots onto D09 first.
Yeah, all right.
I'm just a bit worried about the glue might haze it though.
I guess it's so small, though.
Yeah.
You might not notice, but just see how these fit.
Looks like they've got like a D-shaped pattern on them.
Yeah, I think I need some of some
Oh, it's one of them pins.
Do you need me magnifying glasses, do you?
No. You are absolutely having a laugh, aren't you? There's absolutely no way. I think it's got to go like that.
Pizza delivery dude is just driving past.
Well, the way this is going, I might just do one of these tonight. And try and find times to do the other one off camera because this is ridiculous.
Well, they're doing it going like sideways, don't they?
Yeah, that's one. See that they're going to ping off. I think I've got the gist of it. You can just about see where the deep bit is. Which then goes like that. It's supposed to.
Yeah, that would be an off-camera job for me.
That'd be an off-camera job for me too when I'd be using bloody microcrystal clear or resin or something on them as a glue.
I'd have my super goggles out so I can see them.
Or tell me you're extra thin.
Yeah, no, I'm going in with the glue. Because that one went in all right. Come on.
Why is it always when you test fit it, it goes in perfect?
Yeah.
But then when you put the glue on and then you go to put it on, it doesn't go on.
I find that happens all the time. Then by the time you get it on, the bloody glue's dry.
One in, 7 to go, 6 to go. Well, I need to work out the best way of getting this on the tweezer now so I can speed this up. So it's got to go that way. Deep ends. So if I put it on like that, that's going to be in the way. So if I put the deep end at the top from underneath, should go in like that. Yeah. This one.
I think doing them D-shaped has really not helped here.
No. There's really no need for it, to be fair. Come on.
Something like that, I'd be using a diamond painting pen probably just a pickup tool.
So, underneath, deep end at top. Yeah, this is very, very painful.
It's been one of those issues at night, hasn't it?
Hmm?
It's been one of those issues at night where everything's been long to put together.
Yeah.
And as I say, the instructions haven't helped, but
Well, this is really difficult. Thing is, because they don't go in. Mm,
Pre-warn you, Geordie's cuckoo clock is about to go off very soon.
mm. Absolutely. Right. That's one done.
Right, so I think it's a case of now putting these into the lens. It says to be glued on.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Think W508 and the other one probably next. Now that looks like a push fit.
yeah.
And then that goes in behind.
Okay.
And then it's last, I think it's just that clear piece, again, just a push fit. And that's a light made.
That needs gluing.
Yeah.
I'll get some tacky because that works well on the lights. Just in there, and then on each of the pegs, I think. Let's try that. Okay.
And that's it, Horlicks.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Mm.
Quite hard work to put them in, but I'll do the other one. on. Probably do the other one after I've had the tea tonight, so it's done and then it can dry. So yeah, I'm just going to do the same thing again, but on the other side, and then
Next
I'll
week
show
we'll
you
do
what we're doing, and then next week we'll be putting
30.
them in with some hinges, and yeah, then we work on the front end, and then we should end up with the front of it. Okay. Do you know what? That's been really hard tonight. Not build's been all right, but we had quite challenging parts tonight. And those plastic parts stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Well, they might not to the camera, but they do to the eye. It's like mustard. But it's getting there.
Yeah.
Almost done from the back. That looks like it's done from the back, minus the wheels. The boot will go down, but the hinges are a bit strange. So, okay, so let's bring this all back.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some food, and then I'm gonna do the other headlight, and then that'll be me done for the evening. But yeah, thanks for everyone for joining along for the ride. And yeah, as I said, it's been quite a hard one, and I'm guessing it is going to get harder now because we're trying to fit everything together. So and we've still got to fit the bonnet yet. But hopefully that won't be so bad because obviously it hasn't got. Well, I don't think it's got any.
We do have the doors to do.
On at the doors and.
Oh god, yeah, the doors. Oh yeah, we have to do the doors. Well, that'd be all right.
Oh, Horlixs, you're going to have to purchase a hairdryer.
Why?
Because in step 37, second diagram, it says to heat up the tyres with a hairdryer.
Yeah, I just use hot water.
Oh yeah, no, I said that. I use hot water like the Route Master. If you even need them. I'll have to see how flexible the tyres are. I haven't opened them yet, so
it's the same as when they tell you to do it with the Dodge, with the Supra. Use hot water. They just went straight on. The last time I had to use hot water was when I done the little Eddie Stubbard.
Yeah.
Because they were twats to get on.
Okay. So yeah, as we said, there's no MCC UK tomorrow. So yeah, we're having a week off. I've got to pack because I'm actually going up to East Yorkshire on Wednesday. So yeah, I'm going to be packing tomorrow. Just for a couple of nights. And then yeah, other bits and pieces to do. Then I'm off work from Wednesday. I've got suspension being done on my own car. And then obviously I'll make my way up. So yeah, bit of a full-on rest of the week, really. So
yeah, I'm going to Yorkshire myself. I'll be seeing Horlixs there on Thursday.
Yes. So yeah, that's it really. So yeah, no stream tomorrow. But programs will resume on
Next
Sunday for the Part One Live show.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it from me tonight. I'm going to say good night, and I bid you a good rest of your evening. Thank you all for being here and being patient. Do you know what? That was really difficult, but I'm glad we're there. I'm glad we're there now. They look great, actually. I'm glad those pieces went on. I'm going to stop waffling. Last bit of chat, and then we'll end the show.
Right, okay. Well, just from David, Well, that was a difficult build tonight, but well done, Alex, with a great advice and help from. Nice boat. Mark and Jody, Dave, great stream as ever. Night, guys, and all in chat. Night, Dave, and thanks very much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you, David. Thank you so much. And,
Good night from me, and I'll catch whenever I'm around next.
And I'll say good night from me too.
okay, good night, everyone, and I'll see you next week. Bye.